Hello everyone, it's Haley. I am going to finally start another crochet project. It is 2 dogs for my sister-in-law. Her sweet little dogs are in America and she is all the way in Australia. So it has been requested that I crochet her dogs for her for a Christmas present. So let's get on with the video. Okay, Frank is gonna be the easiest because he's all one color, so I'm gonna make him first. Cosmo and Wanda, pink and the green. I need a 4 and a 5, but I think I only have a 4.25 and a 5. I definitely need to go up in hook size, so I'm gonna do, instead of 4 and 5, we're gonna do 5 and 6. Goodbye, Cosmo. Who's Cosmo? There's a thing on the internet where they're like, every time they see something pink and green, they're like, Cosmo and Wanda. And my crochet hooks were pink and green. Sorry, you're colorblind. Starting is the hardest part. But I can't do this. I gotta find the end. I don't know which side to do. Why is it not working? Oh my gosh. Found it. So we're doing a chain instead of a magic ring. Well, hopefully that's right. I didn't use a stitch marker. Is this better or worse? Better?
Sure.
It's literally the size of my head. Do I have thread or anything? I'm upset with myself for not bringing stuff to embroider eyes. I do like that, it would be better. Why does it look like a dinosaur? It's supposed to be like half the size. I thought the body was gonna be like this big. Okay. So I need to add more black down here. But I don't want to frog everything. So I'm gonna see if I can embroider / cross stitch. I don't know what the correct term would be. The black on here. Hopefully it'll turn out looking okay. Do not know how much I need, so I'm just getting this to begin with. I like that noise. I have a picture of the dog pulled up here so I can use it for reference. And I'm going to map out where I think it should go. I thought I wanted the peak to be up here, but the eyes are lower than I thought they were gonna be, so maybe do here or here. Do I need bigger eyes? Which one is better? Are these too big? I don't think so. I can't tell. Also, I'm pretty sure this is kind of crooked, but we're gonna make it okay. I don't know how to do this. Like that. Yeah, like this. So I'm gonna sew a little line for reference. Fix it up and do it more like this, but I think that's fine for now. That's what I have so far, and I'm thinking it would have been better for me to just frog everything. Probably would have been faster and probably used up less materials, but I've already started this and I don't think I can go back now, and I don't know if I'm going to finish this in time. Alright, I've been crying so much today, I don't know if you can tell, because I am very overwhelmed. I am moving to New Zealand tomorrow. It's no processing at all. I literally go on a plane at 5 a.m. 6 a.m. I don't know. Just know we're leaving the house at 3. So, yeah, craziness. And I was gonna try to get these dogs done today. And I got so overwhelmed, I could not. And I have no polyfill anywhere. I've looked at the stores, did not see any. We were gonna go back today and see if maybe we can get some pillows and just use those, but it's late at night and we don't want to walk anywhere in the night, and it's far. The only store that we could find is far away. So, yeah, I have these. I'm finally at a point. Why does it look so weird on the camera? I don't know why his eyes are looking a little weird. The nose is definitely not centered, but you know what? I realized that in real life his nose is kind of like that, so it makes me feel a little better. But I'm very proud of this one. At first I was not seeing the vision, not trusting the process, but it really was a trust the process moment. And you know, the little specks of cream are actually nice because it makes it look more realistic, I think, because her face isn't like completely solid. So yeah, there we go. This definitely is not the same color as him, but it was the closest I could find. This was pretty accurate, and I'm proud of the eyes. One of the eyes, they don't look the same, but it took me so long to get his eyes to where I liked them. I was going to do some white under the eyes, but it didn't really match hers, so I was just like, okay, we're just gonna do the black outline, which he has anyway. So yeah, I at least wanted to get to a stopping point so that I can start packing up repacking my suitcase. I've been fixing it every few days and it still gets to be a mess because everything's in my suitcase. And when I pull out one thing, everything comes out with it. So, Hayden is saying that we're gonna be here before I need to have these done. It's literally the size of my face. So hopefully I will have time to finish everything then. I guess I could bring the yarn with me, but I really wanted to leave it here so that I have more room in my carry-on because my suitcase was oversized last time coming to Australia, so I wanted to move some stuff from my suitcase to my carry-on. I've also been crying because we don't know what we're doing in New Zealand. Our housing situation backed out last minute. So today we had to figure out a new housing situation, which is so much more expensive, but it was the only thing we could find this last minute, because we're gotta be there tomorrow. I don't want to say what we're doing, what the plan is, because it's gonna probably change. It's changed so much already. I thought that we are going to live this little dog right here. I thought we were going to live in a long-term hotel for 3-4 months. Hayden was going to be a forklift driver, and I was probably going to find work at a coffee shop and hopefully be a model or something, because I want to be a model, but you know, that's not really guaranteed either. So because I don't know if they're gonna pick me. So there were so many expectations I had even of just Australia, and they've all been torn down completely to the ground. Dust, washed away, blown away in the wind, washed away in the water. I don't know. So now I have no expectations. That's a lie. I have negative expectations right now. It's like, can it get worse? I'm not gonna ask that. But like, that's a rhetorical question. I do not want to know the answer to that. It definitely could get worse. We could have no money to have even housing or food, and we have money for that. And Hayden's assuring me it'll be okay. So I gotta trust God, and I gotta trust him, and like, that's all I can do is trust right now. And it's really hard because it's like, I need to know the plan. I need to know what's happening. So right now I'm just trusting. Like literally this second is me choosing to trust because there's nothing else I can do. If I try to understand it myself, I'm just gonna be crying again. So there's something good's gonna come out of this. I already know. I don't need to be overthinking right now. I need to be packing. So I'm gonna do that, and good's gonna come out of this situation. It's gonna be okay. Like something good is happening. And I'm not smiling really right now because it's hard to believe it, but I just have to say it because that's all I can do. I'm at the point where all I can do is trust. And I know I've already just repeated that 17 times. But yeah, you're not alone. When things feel hopeless, and all you can do is trust. Because I have literally told God almost every day, I can't do this. I can't do this. I can't do this. Because I've been so angry and so scared and so anxious that I can't take it anymore. I keep hurting other people because, you know, out of the heart the mouth speaks. So in my heart, I'm anxious and I'm angry and I'm bitter and I'm lacking confidence, and so that's gonna come out in my words. And every day, the past few days, I've been like, okay, I'm excited to start over. I have my charger in my hand. I'm excited to finally start obeying God and trying to tame my tongue. The tongue can't be tamed, but trying to speak life even when I don't feel like it. And it's just, I fail every time. And I'm a disappointment to myself. I just don't know what to do. All I can do is trust. All I can do is trust. Because I literally can do nothing. There's absolutely nothing I can do. So, yeah, I'm gonna go pack my suitcase now. Try not to cry. Alright, Amazon says my package should be here, so let's go get it. I'm a little nervous because I've never had a package delivered to a hotel before, but it's gonna be okay. That was easy. I had nothing to be scared of. This means I can continue my crochet project now. I'm very excited. Let's see. I honestly don't know how much I've even done. Okay, so this is all the yarn. Very organized, as you can see. And yes, hairs get into the yarn. It's inevitable, okay? I will pick them out as I go. This is the one that is the least finished. Also, I always seem to be filming when the washer is running. I'm filming now because Hayden is hanging out with some guys from church, so I thought it'd be a good time to film. And earlier today I didn't have energy because I've actually been socializing with people. So the past couple days were full of socialization. At least the second one yesterday was a lot of socializing because I am an actress. I do extra work at the moment. I recently signed to an agency and I got called in for a role yesterday. That was really fun, but it drained me. It made me tired. If you want to know the story of how I got into acting / modeling, which I still haven't had a modeling job yet because I still need to do a photo shoot, but I have a video on that. And then I also have a video of kind of like a day in the life. And then I have another video called Doing Things That Makes Me Anxious. And I think I'll link it right here. And it's basically a couple days that happened to be full of things that made me anxious and me deciding to do them anyway. And yeah, that was one of them because
public transport is scary to me sometimes. Okay, so we got all our supplies. I don't know, honestly, what row this is. I'm hoping that I marked it in the pattern. And this is all the yarn I have left for this, so hopefully it's enough. And I might have to use this yarn for the ears, even though it doesn't really match. Oh, this is not looking like it's gonna be enough yarn. That's scary. Oh, okay, I have this black yarn for this dog. Okay, it might work out. Well, we will see. This is so soft. But one thing I'm excited about is I got some stuffing in finally. I ordered it on Amazon and it was supposed to come in like 3 weeks and it came in 1 week, which is really nice. But they didn't, it's a whole long story. I had a gift card on Amazon, but it was on the American Amazon and it couldn't be translated to the Australia/New Zealand Amazon, which I didn't even realize there were different like Amazon shops for different countries, but you can't transfer the gift cards. So I had to order from the American storefront and just have it shipped to New Zealand, which the shipping was pricey. But to make sure I had free shipping, I just made sure my order was a certain amount of money, so I just ordered something else that I needed. But they didn't have normal polyester filling. All they had that would ship here is cotton. So I'm really keen to see how it looks, how it works, if it will be good. But it's vacuum sealed and I've been waiting to open it until I film, because I feel like it would be satisfying to see. I'm pretty sure I ordered 2 bags. Now let's see how to open this. I don't have scissors. I have a like kitchen knife. And usually I watch YouTube while I crochet, but this is, I'm following a pattern, but the like coloring is freehand. So like this white spot, I worked really hard to make sure it was really similar to her dog. And then the coloring of the face too, like I just had to completely guess. I'm sorry it's dark, guys. What time is it? 7:30 at night. I really wanted to do this earlier, but I woke up and I was like, I'm tired, so I'm gonna rest. And that is what I did. Okay, I got this tape off. Am I gonna need scissors to open this? Oh, there's a little tear. A little tear tab thing. I wonder if my phone would be better quality for this. Let's see. My phone is definitely better quality. That's funny. I'll show you a side-by-side difference of what it looks like. Phone is now being used. Oh yeah, way better. Isn't that weird? It seems like the camera would be better. The camera is really good when the lighting is good. And usually that's the case with the phone, but I got a new phone. Okay. It's an interesting smell that I'm not a fan of. Okay, ooh, immediately puffs up. Can you see this expanding? Am I supposed to wait for it to expand before I use it? That might be a good idea, but there's no instructions that came with it. Oh, there's that one. Oh, what is this? I don't know what this random piece of fabric is, but okay. I don't like this smell at all. Like, it smells very natural, which I know it is natural. But it, oh, I don't even know how to describe it. So, this is interesting. I don't know if I should even take this out of the bag. But how do I even use this? Like, look at this. Whoa. I'm trying to think of what it smells like. I can't explain. I'm just gonna take this out, put the rest in here. What is that smell? I don't know. Ugh. This is better for the planet though too, because it's cotton and not polyester. So is this what I have to do? Like take it apart by hand first? I don't know. Comment if you've worked with cotton filling before, because this is very interesting and I feel like it's gonna make a huge mess, but We'll see about that. Maybe I need to air it out to get rid of the smell. I'm thinking this will be plenty for the dogs. I ordered 2 packages because I wasn't sure. Do you see all these fibers floating in the air? I've stuffed as much as I can of this one. It's not very squishy. It's too firm. I need it to be like huggable. And this just does not feel nice. Well, it's just gonna have to work because I have no other options. I am giving her a big discount on this, so. And it's lumpy too. I don't know if you can tell. But I mean, it looks all right. I am getting excited though. Oh, let's also stuff the head. I think did I leave a long tail because I needed to sew this all the way closed or something, but I hadn't stuffed it yet? I don't know. Somehow this is unraveling. Do you see that? Even though I have this in there? Like, what is happening? Okay, so I'm gonna take this out and put this in this one, I guess, and then undo this round, which will probably make it a little bit easier for me to stuff. But I'm taking the stuffing out because I'm trying to figure out how to stuff the nose. It's not quite working out. So I think I need smaller pieces and not to stuff it so heavily. But the thing is, if I don't stuff it heavily, I feel like it's not going to keep its shape. So I'm not exactly sure what to do. But yeah, I'm just gonna be breaking it up into smaller pieces, at least for that small area with more details. And then once that's filled, I guess it doesn't matter as much. I am getting cotton in my nose. I was about to get frustrated because I don't know what size hook I used, but I just realized I filmed this. Okay, so I was using, I don't want to go back and try to find the footage at the moment unless I need it. It was pink and green, but then I said, goodbye, Cosmo. Cosmo and Wanda. I remember saying goodbye, Cosmo. So what did I pick up instead? I think I picked up the gold one, so that's a size 6. I think that's what I did. If not, oh well, because I was using, yeah. I think I was using the hook size that they recommended, but they were using smaller yarn, so I went up in size. Okay, now let's figure out where I was on this one, because this one just got unraveled a little bit. There should be 22 rounds. The last one is 18. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Then why did I have an extra round? Oh, okay, there's another one. It was on the second page. So now I need to do 12. I've not crocheted in like 2 months, guys. Wait, I'm supposed to be using the smaller one. Just kidding. Also, this cotton is like in my nostrils still, and that's why I'm sniffling. It's probably not helping breathing it in. But apparently it is allergy season here in New Zealand. It is going into spring. It's springtime. I've had like maybe a few days where my sinuses were messed up, but I think I had like the flu or something. It wasn't allergies. So unless I was just having a really bad allergy attack. And I'm so grateful because I am the kind of person where I have allergies year round. It gets worse when the seasons change, but year round I have an itchy nose, and I'm realizing now that like I have not had an itchy nose since I've been in America, and I praise the Lord for that. I'm so grateful. Well, I'll catch you up. I'm done closing up the head. Okay, now I'm closing it up. So I will need to find a needle. Here's one. What in the world is this music? That is interesting. I forgot to make note of where I started because this music is distracting me. What is happening? I don't even know what I just did, honestly. I think it's tied off now. Am I gonna need a long tail to sew it to the head, or am I gonna just need a long tail to weave in the ends? Because that is what I need to know. I don't know. I'm just gonna leave it out for now. But look at his little face. He looks like a little seal right now. I should have put more yarn in the nose because I need his nose to be pointy, but I did not realize that. I was just kind of filling in this shape, but I think it's fine. I have his head done besides the ears. So now let's see what is next. Oh, let's go ahead and start stuffing. No, I'm gonna finish him first. I would rather have something finished to give me those endorphins before starting the second one or continuing the second one. What is happening with my hair? And yes, I tried out well, this isn't really a middle part anymore. It was closer to a middle part earlier, but this is it's more like an off center. I don't know how I feel about it. When I have makeup on, I like it, but without makeup, I don't. I was just trying out something different because of the acting thing. I was like, let's just try this. I'm supposed to be a daughter, so let make me look younger, even though I already look young. Like, I don't know how old the daughter was supposed to be anyway. Middle part's in trend. I don't know. I feel kind of neutral about it. I think I like a side part better on me. Whatever. What's next? Ears. So I gotta figure out how to make the ears. I think what I'm gonna do is start out similar to the pattern, but make them shorter. Wait, let's see if another one of the patterns has better one. I'm gonna follow the ear pattern for the golden retriever, and I think that might be better. I'm moving tomorrow again, still in New Zealand, but we're moving into an Airbnb for a couple months. There's a rainbow in the sky. We're at the beach. Why did I wear these shoes? It's a heart-shaped rock. Good morning. I would like some tea this morning, but I don't want a chai. I want to try one of these. But a lot of it is not labeled, so that's a little sketch, but we're gonna see. I also realized these don't have a string, so I guess I'll just put it in here. Let's go poop. It's probably still super hot, but I want to taste it to see if I want milk. Still don't know what it is, but I think milk would be okay with it. So let's do the frother. While I'm waiting for that to froth, I'll talk about my options for the day. So I definitely want to do a yarn haul because I just got in 4 bags of yarn from Hobie Yarn, and that is because I'm starting markets again. Woohoo! Oh, this is so much. Oh well, it's fine. I'm also thinking about going live today while I unbox my yarn and talk about tips for beginner crocheters, which I don't even know what my tips would be, but I'll figure it out in the moment, I guess. I look very preppy today, but I'm actually wearing sweatpants, so don't be deceived. At least it matches the color Hershey's with this. I'm having a little bit of decision paralysis right now. I just went live like an hour ago. It does not seem like it's been an hour. No one watched. 2 people have watched it since I uploaded it. So it didn't end up being a Q&A, it was just unboxing and a New Zealand update, which I'm gonna do a vlog anyway about that. But this is just like, I guess, kind of to update people until I get that out. My decision paralysis is because I have this stuffing, which I don't want to use for the plushies because it's not my favorite. First of all, it smells a little weird. The smell goes away once you let it air out, so I've just been letting it air out before I stuff anything. And then it's not very fluffy. That's another thing. The fuzz goes up my nose. It's not very fluffy. It's more like firm and doesn't like stretch to fill the space. And I want something that's nice and soft for my plushies. So I'm gonna use as much as I can for my other project and see what I have left over. But I don't know if I should start with that project just to get that out of the way, or if I should just go ahead and start making squids and octos and then stuff them later. Let's try the other project, and then once I finish one of them, because it's 2 items, once I finish the first one, then if I still want to crochet, I'll switch over to the octos. That sounds like a good plan to me. And I have you to keep me accountable. So I have the body for the first dog, and now I have to sew on the head, but I have to make some ears, and I don't know how to do the ears because they're different than like the pattern is. So I'm gonna have to get creative with that. But I changed my mind about the cotton filling. It is more dense, but it's still squishy enough. And it's like, it's keeping its shape for the most part. It's hard to shape, but once you get it in its shape, it kind of stays. But it's just like, it's very dense. But yeah, I also have the head done. So now all that's left to do is the ears and the tail. And I'm watching Crochet by Yanina. Okay, I was freaking out earlier because look at this cuteness. I need to make one immediately, but I don't know if I'll have any tan left over, and I need orange yarn. But I didn't get orange. I can make a strawberry. Yes, I need this pattern immediately. Okay, I see what I'm doing now.
Just love them too.
Okay, I finished little Frank's ears. He's got like little flat ears. Look at him. Now for the scary part. I have to sew the head onto the body. Look how cute it's gonna look. And usually I have to end up redoing this, so hopefully it goes well the first try. Here he is, little Frank. Okay, his head's a little sideways. His nose is sideways, which ends up working out because it kind of is in real life. But like, it makes it cuter that his head's a little lopsided. I ran out of yarn like just on the last ear, so he's not gonna have a tail unless I do it in this color, and that might look a little weird. Like, you can't tell the difference very much on camera, but it's a smaller yarn and it's a slightly different shade, so I might just do them without the tails. It's more cuddly that way. Oh my gosh, his head is so floppy, which I don't know if I should try to fix that. But that can also add to the cuteness. And I can show the photos. But yeah, here's little Frank. I'm happy this is finally done. He's so cuddly. It's like a real dog. I mean, he looks nothing like a real dog, obviously, but like, it's cuddly like a real dog. Okay, back in the suitcase you go, Frank. Now to make his sister, I don't remember. We will start on the other one tomorrow. I've already done her head. I don't remember really all that I've shown you. I think I've shown you her head, but no, I have not finished her head. This is all I have of her head so far. So, I guess that will be continued tomorrow, maybe, if I crochet tomorrow. And now, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Maybe get it. get some afternoon tea, and then maybe read. I'm trying to have a balanced day and not just like forcing myself to do one thing. Because if I force myself to crochet all day, that's how burnout happens. And I'm feeling tired already. But I pushed myself to finish, and I finished that one. I hate to break it to you, but I did not in fact finish it the next day. I ended up completing the second dog the day before we flew to Australia, and I did not film any of the rest of that process. But here are some photos of the real dogs versus the crochet dogs. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to see more crafty or random content from me, and stay creative.